2020 music.
Yes, sir.
How do you want to start the ball rolling? We're going to do obviously 5 through 1, but then there's
I think we did. I think we did the 5 through 1, but I think we warm up to that and discuss the year itself and how it's changed our music tastes and blah 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 blah, and it's changed the way we look at it. But I think we go through the miscellaneous stats, and then like the Oscars, they have the big boys at the end, don't they? So
yeah,
maybe end with the top 5 songs and play them through, but then the one before that do top 5 artists and then do the other bullshit.
Yeah, we'll just weave it in.
Weave it in. Did you get the podcast one as well? There was a podcast bit, wasn't there?
I don't listen to podcasts on there, to be honest.
All right, well that could be a bonus.
Another app.
That could be a bonus thing so you can see what's
podcast. I did, and it says so that doesn't really count. Because sometimes I just flick on and just go to like a random episode and skip 40 minutes and see what shite we're talking.
Absolutely.
So
how old's the channel? The channel was created in the summer, wasn't it, Sam?
It was March 19. That was the first video.
19, was it?
But the channel, Tom, was created 4 years ago.
What month though is my point? Was it summer? It was summer. I feel like it was summer.
We made it for Rogue One, didn't we? Because we were going to do a Rogue One review.
My point is we should do an anniversary video party, but in person, because we'll be able to at that point, because it's going to be tail end of next year, which is where we're like allowed to, we can lick doorknobs and real knobs again. So happy days. So my friend, if you want to do some, have you got screenshots of all yours?
I've got screenshots, Screenshots.
Right, okay. So what we can do is, if you want to go through them now, and then you can bring them up on the side once I've sent you the things.
100%.
Then let's go to the three.
The main reason this year was good for me is because it was a full year of Spotify where I properly nailed it. Because other years I've just been in and out, done a 3-monther and left it.
Yeah,
but this I had a full year.
Are you still on the free version? With the adverts and stuff, or do you pay for it now?
No, premium.
You pay for it. My point is, one small thing is that you pay for it. Allegedly, the stream quality gets better, like the KPS or whatever. But also
KPBS.
Spotify, KPBS. Yeah, you're correct. Apologies.
I think so. Kilobytes per second.
Yeah, no. Kilobytes per second, not kilobyte seconds. Like
kilo per byte seconds.
I fucked up yesterday. I was I let my brain take over for 1 second. Lauren asked me what they convert, like America's all imperial units, like yards and inches and shit. She asked me to convert something, and I thought of what we used to do at uni in the middle for like 1 brief second. So I tried to convert something from yards to rupees, the Indian currency, and then Google just having none of it. So yeah, honestly, as a tool, Spotify is fucking unbelievable. For if you keep this up, Sam, and just use it like you do, you get those, if you like this, you'll like this, the Discover Weeklies, the everything. I don't quite know how the engine works, but they're fucking talented over there. I owe a lot to Spotify, mate. There's a lot of bands I've never heard of from just siphoning through YouTube and listening to stuff me and you listen to, or my mates listen to.
Of course. Yeah.
It's I owe a fair bit to them, so it's one of my favourite direct debits to pay. Just like there you go, another tenner. Fucking good job, lads. Good job.
It's it's a new tenner. There you go.
Crisp tenner. There you go. Yeah, I'm very happy to yield that to them.
So leaning into it, then, how many artists did you discover this year?
You go first.
5, 4, 6.
5, 4, 6 new artists. Fucking hell, my friend. 2, 4, 5.
Yep. Only because
shit. That's amazing.
Yeah, but Tom, that's my whole. I reckon that's just. I don't know. It's because you've had it for so long.
And to be honest, thinking about it, actually, not to piss on your number, but that's because you've listened to fucking Biffy Clyro for the first time on Spotify this year, potentially, and you've known them for years, sort of thing. So
I think. Well, what's the other stat that it told me? There's another stat that it said. Yeah. So out of the 5, 4, 6 artists that I discovered, this entire year I'd listened to 994 artists.
Jesus Christ, Sam.
Yeah, that's a bit mad, isn't it?
I thought mine were going to be fucking amazing. I don't have that number of artists one. It didn't give me that, but my next one that I can compare to yourself is the genres one. Have you got one about genres?
Yes.
So according
Yeah,
to
I was surprised at this.
According to my Spotify app, I listened to 290 genres this year, of which 132 were new.
Okay. So mine,
Yep.
I didn't even know there was this many genres. 363 genres.
Ooh, wow.
And 172 new ones.
I've not beaten you on any of these yet. I thought I was going to smash your head in.
Nope.
Right, go on. What are your top 5 genres then?
So coming in at 5 was soft rock.
So who's that going to pertain to then? Which artist is that then? Is that the?
I think it's your Zacks and your Mayers maybe. Because I
Yeah,
don't know.
you're right.
Apart from that,
I don't know how they assign genres. Do they assign them to the artist of the song? Because obviously Zach does metal, Zach does country, Zach does
it'd probably be the songs. It'll be the songs because 4 is EDM, and I think that's just monster every time. I don't listen to any other EDM songs.
You really don't, do
you? 3.
The odd Avicii track.
Yeah. 3 soundtrack.
Okay.
Again, this I don't know why this might be Rainbow Road. 2 dance pop.
Yeah, Rainbow Road.
Maybe
I don't know. Road, mate. Yeah.
And then 1 is rock.
Okay. There's 3 mutual genres.
Is there?
Mutual genre, good band name. Yeah, 3.
Mutual, yeah.
So mutual genre. At number 5, we have Neue Deutsche Harte, which is, I believe, new German heart metal or something like that. But it's basically what fucking Rammstein and shit are. Yeah.
Okay.
They were the pioneers of that genre. So anyone that's like that gets that one.
Like industrial metal in it or something.
I was just saying the 5th genre is Neue Deutsche Harte, which is the big movement in Germany of this the sound that Rammstein has. Sound like they were the pioneers, and it's very much the similar genre to the genre that Maiden pioneered. You know, the British heavy metal, fucking
the new
80s,
wave,
late 70s, 80s. That's it, new wave of British heavy metal. This is the German equivalent essentially. So it's pretty good. And obviously, it spawned a lot of artists that did stuff later. Which reminds me, I was watching a video before of Rammstein doing a concert live in '96 when the lead singer was my age. Like it was your age. Fuck me, it was your age. I mean, not my age. Weird. I'll show you later. It's really weird.
Wow.
Genre number 4, progressive trance house.
That's Shingo.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Number three is rock.
Yeah. Okay.
So pretty much everything else.
That's always been the top 5, that, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's your Chelsea, in it. That's always just knocking about.
Bread and butter, always there. You forget about them and they're just there every time.
Yeah.
Always got like fucking subs you don't know about. The analogy stopped before that, didn't it? Number 2, soundtrack.
Yep.
Speaks for itself. And number 1, alternative metal.
Okay. So is that your like your Mastodons, your bloody
Sabatons,
whatever. Anything on
them boys. It's metal but for weirdos.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the case. Before we start, we don't have to play these songs, but before we start, do you have the screenshot of the one that says you listened to X song before it reached 50,000 streams? Do you have any of those?
Yes, I got that, but I didn't screenshot it, but I know the song.
Which song was it?
It was Chevalier de Sangreal, but it was just Rusanda Panfili, you know, the violinist.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've heard that one.
It's her solo one on her Spotify page.
So there's a chance it's still not got 50,000 views then?
No, I think it's like 90 now, I think, something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty damn cool. And she is fucking talented, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
My one for that one is a song called "Another Crashed Car" from Nine Inch Nails' Ghosts that got released.
Yeah.
They got released during the first lockdown because I don't think they were supposed to release it that early, but they put on their Facebook page something to keep you going during the lockdown. And I literally went on it when there was like less than 1,000 views on Spotify, and I was like,
Wow.
play.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Trent.
Thank you, Trent.
Top 5 artists of 2020.
Yep.
You might be surprised at this. Is McFly.
At fifth.
Fifth is McFly.
Fuck me.
This isn't one of the songs I've tanned the most, but it's one of the songs that has come on, and
I'm sorry, this is perfect because I thought in my mind this top 5 artists of the year would be a top 5 artists of the year, but also featuring songs right now that are directly influencing you, which is good. So
well, it is that, but there are many other songs by McFly at the minute that I could play for you, but I know that you will not have heard this one.
Yep.
It was from the Lost Songs that they released, so it's one of them they recorded in the last 10 years, but. It doesn't have to play you all of it, but you'll get the vibe straight away.
Can you answer me one thing before you start, by the way? It's about McFly.
Go.
Me and Lauren were listening to the Childhood Place of the Day, and she follows. Lauren follows Tom. It's Tom, isn't it? The singer guy on Insta. She loves him and his wife. And
I think he's one of my idols in his top 10 podcast guests. Honestly,
can you explain to me? Because Lauren said it, but didn't fully say it, so I just want to fully understand. The song that I think is McFly's best song to date, and you may argue with me on this, but I think All About You is their best song.
100%.
Did he write that about his missus? Because Lauren said that he wrote that, Tom wrote that song about his missus for like Valentine's Day or something, because the lyrics sort of make sense for that. But
I can imagine it'll be something he's done. I don't know for a fact, but I would truly believe that. Because
I think I take a word on it because she does follow his life quite sort of stringently. So
yeah, honestly, he's a treasure. That man.
He's a fucking genius as well, isn't he? To be fair, he's a fucking genius.
But this song is Danny mostly. But there you go.
Good. He's my favourite member of the band, so that's a fucking good start, friend.
It's got a Stapleton vibe. Recorded in Texas.
Really?
I think. In America somewhere.
That's the one word to get me interested, my friend. Texas.
Yep. I know.
Oh my word.
Honestly, mate, Danny's class.
You know what, Sam? I feel like he needs his own single career as well for me.
He tried it, but it didn't work. He needs these, honestly.
Because you don't see him doing like a Prophet sort of band, though.
Probably, yeah, but it's not the same when you know that they're not there.
No, of course, no. The production on these albums, mate, are fucking amazing.
What is because I know obviously I'm younger than you and I will probably resonate more with McFly and Busted, but where do you stand on them and their impact on your life? McFly and Busted, that.
I feel like it's the first time I started enjoying actual music and not produced, not listening to stuff that was sung by a 18-year-old person written by a 50-year-old bloke. I owe so much to McFly. I think without McFly, I don't think I'd like any of the music I like right now, because McFly are...
It's that gateway to band music, isn't it?
It's not so much that even, Sam. It's more basic. It's more fucking elemental than that. It's literally 4 lads fucking together on the road sort of level of... Because
it's more personal, isn't it?
Exactly. I find myself being attracted more to stuff that's like two artists come out with a very, very similar song, but one of them's fucking four lads that have been having a good crack together for fucking 10 years in a row, and one of them's written by some fucking 55-year-old bloke in a studio and sung by some woman or bloke or whatever. It doesn't mean the same thing.
Relatable, isn't
it's
it?
like it's the number one thing I wish I'd done with my life. I think at this point is doing, you know what I mean, just like being mates with fucking four lads since you were 12, but then just fucking taking over the world, or just doing what you can do. Like, I love this. I love the. It's a noble profession to do. Just fucking in there. Dr. Full fucking thing at Wrigley's on the floor. You know what I mean? Like it's as a way to spend your life to sort of attach yourself to a project and just leave your mark on humanity. It's such a fucking noble thing to do. Like,
I really do implore you to watch that McFly documentary. It's on the Bay from ITV.
yeah, is it? I'll prioritise that over fucking anything else than take on shit.
It shows like Tom Dougie was 15 when he joined the band.
Fuck me, Tom. That's so young, man.
They got a house when they started.
Tell me the dynamic again, because Mastodon, it was two sets of two mates that made a four. What was this?
Pretty much. It was Tom went to join Busted. They said no. He found Danny at an audition. They started writing songs together, and they were like, right, we need a bass and drummer. Auditioned. Harry auditioned, got it. Dougie auditioned. They were like, he's a bit too young. Basically, there's no other bassist around. They got him in. They were all 17. They were all 17. He was 15, and then they just and Danny.
I thought you were going to say that fucking what's his mush, Harry and Dougie were together, because it's McFly, in my mind, known for being quite tight on the rhythm section. So obviously,
I think so.
I think the fucking 15 years now, but
I think so.
I mean, it's.
But I think it's just that dynamic. It's having two songwriters as well. That's why
I owe it to myself that
you need to honour them.
I need to honour the impact they've had, because as much as there's a chance there may have been another band I'd have picked up on if I had. It was one of the first gigs I ever went to. Yeah, one of the first bands I ever listened to. You listen to fucking Jalopy, whatever they're called, and fucking Mojo Lady or whatever. There's something about a group of lads fucking taking on the world on
you
their
can
own.
see it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? There's something more sort of unique and sort of, I don't know what the word is. Is it sort of, I keep saying noble.
Honourable.
There's something different. You know what I mean? Like it's you can pride yourself on it. Like when the fucking English and the French used to war in like the 1600s, and the French and the Europeans would use crossbows, and the English were like, that's fucking too easy. We'll use longbows. Fuck you. We're proud. We're proud of what we do.
Integrity.
Thank you. Top 5 artists of the year. My go. She just played a song, so fuck you.
Well, who's fifth for you then?
Right. So.
But you can't play a song if they've already been on tonight.
All 5 of my top 5 have not featured at all tonight.
That's great.
So just to let you know, Sam, that if you haven't already made the realization already, the top 5 songs of the year for me, all of the bands are German.
Oh yeah, it does. It all blurred into one, mate, because they're all shit, really.
Yep, and of my top 5, Sam, one of them. Okay.
And is it okay? Which go?
You already know. My top 5 most played artists of the year. Here we go. You've not heard this song or video before. It's fucking amazing.
I have.
This video is amazing. It's a true story. Let me just pause that so you can read it, so you get a full sort of flavour of it.
Oh, I can't read half of it because the thing's covering it.
I think.
The title.
I'll read it to you. It's about PTSD. It's about going to war and coming back a changed man because you've seen so much shit. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, double headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Same again. There's that lead little weird thing in there. Using techniques like that, it's like cheat codes, isn't it?
It is, mate, it is.
A short man from Texas, a man of the wild, thrown into combat with bodies like iron.
Imagine like, being in Vietnam for 3 years, seeing the shit you've done and trying to get a job at a fucking Aldi or something. It's just, you're a different human, aren't you? One of my favourite bands I've discovered in all of 2020. Lockdown, I would never have discovered them before, but a band that sings heavy metal songs like Wars, like, this is me all over, right?
If someone said to you, Tom, what band? Yeah, if someone said to you, Tom, if you could make a band that you need to see,
Yeah.
I just love that.
It's Bruce, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah.
It's the amazing influence. It's so heavy. So that he's wearing camo and shades inside a hotel room in Texas.
Yeah. Do you reckon they said to him that morning, like, do you think it's worth the costume? No!
As a generation, Sam, we'll never know what they've gone through. Like, you signed up as mates, so it's like literally you signing up to the war with every member of PPS and you watching them all get blown up and then coming back and trying to get a job at a fucking Quick Fit. It's not gonna happen, is it? Your brain's gonna be fucked for life.
Just hope it never happens again.
Totally. To
Could
sum
you
up how
imagine-
good that. Sorry, go on.
No, go.
I was gonna say, to sum up how good that band is, how good that song was, and B, the drummer is sleeping with the lead singer of Nightwish.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me, how good is that band?
That's why he's playing so good, because he's just in such a good mood. What I was going to say is...
Sorry, read about that guy on Wikipedia. True story. This bloke, he lives in Texas. He ended up being a fucking motivational speaker, but he basically got brain fucked.
Are you moving your mic, by the way?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Just because
Can you hear me?
it's rustling a lot. Cool.
Sorry.
What I was going to say is the video of Bismarck, you know, when they're on that ship performing,
Yeah.
you would love them to be just as, you know, when you say, oh, we're sending 10 warships to fight all the Germans, we'll send 10 warships and then Sabaton so they can help with the morale.
Honestly, Sam, what have I watched tonight? Fucking Mad Max, where you got the 6 drummers.
Yeah.
That one guy just doing like fucking open power chords just to get them all spiked up. Like,
Yeah.
that band, aren't they?
Love it.
It's just like fucking, we're doing a full on invasion of Norway. We need this band on a trawler just fucking telling out Bismarck so I fucking hear it. Right, what's your 5th most listened to artist of 2020, please, sir?
I've already done that 5th. It's my 4th now.
What's your 5th? The Fly. You
McFly.
Sorry, you went first, didn't you? I thought I'd gone first. Gone.
I might not do a video for all of them because I can't think of one for this.
You don't have to, even if you don't play a song, because I might not. I'm definitely not playing one video for one of my artists. So if you want to skip one for each of us, that's fine.
No, I'll skip one that's already been on. I know what I'm going to do for this one. Oh, it's so tough. There's so many options to go for.
That's what is the beauty of this, my friend.
There's some big hitters in my top 5, by the way.
I'd like to think you'd probably guess my top 5 if there was a gun to your head, but I'm not sure you would if there wasn't.
Tom, you would. You'd get mine. You'd only have to say the right
Guess.
amount of words. But yeah,
Okay.
4th most played artist this year.
92.5.
Have you got him on Instagram?
I think so.
Is that thing he put up about 4 albums, 1 chair?
Yeah. So yeah.
Pretty much same guitar, right? I fucking love this man so fucking much. One of the comments on YouTube is about, irrespective of how amazing his voice is, his timing as a live performer. Like,
He's like the Chappelle of music.
oh fuck me, he arrived at the fucking pinnacle of the genre. Like, you can't beat him. Is it like a fucking 5 there? It's amazing. It's like the best thing ever.
He's like, you compare him to like Kane or Undertaker. He won a singles match without breaking a sweat, but when he turns it on, it's scary.
Scary. Stapleton's your 4th, is that Sam?
4. I bet you've got an idea for my top 3, haven't you already?
Favourite line of the whole song?
I can't let it go. Yeah, it's about to drive me mad. What are you listening to? Is it a cover band?
The way he just keeps the notes for no reason.
Something to get you through. Just a sad song playing on a radio station.
That's someone who's been playing for fucking years, isn't it?
Is it a love song about someone?
Do you reckon he uses Tresemme?
What are you listening to?
His beard smells like shit.
Is it a feel-good song? Get you driving too fast.
Just scratching his balls and scratching his chin.
Pass the pass, or the kind
So the Cheetos, he's like always tanning Cheetos.
singing, whoa, whoa. If his headphones on a downtown train, or a window seat on an outbound plane, is it LA, sunny and Memphis blue? I wish I knew.
And he says
I
LA.
wish I knew. What are you listening to?
Have you watched him on Rogan, by the way?
Is it a cover
Twice.
band? Some
Yeah,
college
fucking good
sound
podcast, right? He needs to go on again, doesn't he?
and air guitars, or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on a radio station. Tears still falling, heart still breaking, 'cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? I put that record on. Girl, you know what song. And I let it play again and again. Thank you.
Bastards that have just sat and watched that live.
Yeah. But I
Um,
love that it's just in like some sort of room on a 3rd floor of a building that just no one gives a shit about.
and he's fucking brought that, and that's
Yeah.
literally like that video I've shown you before where he's doing Parachute live, and it's like fucking 30 capacity
Yeah.
in some garden somewhere, and he's It
You
says on
know,
Rogan,
you know it's a car boot sale. Like,
yeah, absolutely, yeah. There's like fucking, yeah, there's marshals like right behind him fucking allocating
Yeah.
cars and shit.
yeah.
But he says on Rogan, doesn't he, you can't do too many shows in a week because he fucking gives it his all every time, and his voice will just
Yeah.
shred him. If he did 5 shows a night in Vegas or whatever, it'd kill him. This is my 4th most played artist of the week of the year. I'm not going to play this whole song because there's not one song of his that I know that's south of 10 minutes. I'll just put it on for a minute so we can talk about
Cool. Yeah.
it. No fucking around. Listen to him genuinely daily.
Mm.
I don't know how I found him, Sam. I spend a lot of time on Reddit finding artists that do music and sing in different languages.
What do you go on to? What subreddits do you use for that?
Either Ask Reddit or Reddit Music, where they say artists and bands that don't sing in English, right? So that's how I found that. That bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But someone put something. I genuinely, Sam, I've tried many times to find out how I found out about this guy, but it's just
You can't. You just get the FBI involved.
I'm gonna fucking ring the CIA or something because like it's something about like. So 1 second. You've seen the movie Arrival, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So it's very much about how whatever language you perceive the world in changes the way your brain works, right?
Yeah. I need to watch that again. Every time you bring it up, it makes me so happy because it's so complicated.
It's amazing, but basically, if you can see that, if you can fully appreciate a new language, see the world in a different way. A lot of the best poker players in the world are German. Okay, like it's ridiculous. Sam, like the fucking 20 of the top 30 in the world are German, right? German young lads. And I think German itself as a language is very mathematical. So I think there's something hardwired in the brain. I want to write a thesis on this one day. I want to spend the time no funding. I want to write it myself. Try and find a correlation between language and sort of that innate ability to be able to be fucking quick at mathematics, quick at calculating things. And I think there's a link to that in German, right? There's something about this Shingo Nakamura, the trance style of what he does compared to like your Deadmausers and your fucking Tiestos, whatever. Japanese as a culture and as a fucking thing, it's very precise, it's very clear, it's very clean, it's very like as a culture, it's fucking open, isn't it? It's very. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It's refined and it's
refined. Yes, you can glean that from what he's doing, can't you? It's not fucking all over the place like School X and stuff. It's to the point. It's clear. It's precise. It's refined. It's
you can say that sort of scenario comparison. One of the words about like English language. There's so many different types of slang and stuff that doesn't mean anything, and that might be why, as a country, no one knows what the fuck we're doing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Couldn't agree more, my friend. Couldn't agree more. But we'll play this for a minute, and you can do your number 4 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Play, you prick. Why would it play?
I just paused it. Sorry. Right, I'm going to find a suitable video for my 3rd.
Yep.
I won't play it all either.
No, of course. Well, I've picked an hour-long song for my number 4, and I'm not playing the whole thing, so don't worry.
I've got an hour to choose.
Get ready for the bass to come in. Shingo's about to drop it, man. I want to meet him, by the way. He's a fucking beautiful, beautiful man. I want to meet him and shake his hand. Maybe ask him what his coat looks like.
You're really not making this easy for me to edit, Tom. Yeah. It just reminds me of like SeaWorld.
Yeah. This plays until you find a new song. After your next song, I need a wee and drink break.
Yeah, I won't make it a long one.
This your number 4, number 5 for number 3.
5 was McFly, 4 was Stapleton.
Yeah.
Right, I've got it.
Oh,
So I'm going to have to skip a little bit.
fine. Also, mate, it's fine. Do what you need to do.
Artist number 3.
Oh, Clay, man.
Oh, what a skip. That's what it's meant to be. Artist number 3. Needs no introduction.
Cold beer on a Friday night.
I wanted an acoustic one.
Just right. And the radio.
Have you heard this version? This year.
I was raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine. And that's home in
I just think Zach knows Triple H as well.
Must do.
Where the peaches grow. My house, it's not much to talk about. But it's filled with love that's grown in southern ground. And a little bit of chicken pie. Cold beer on a Friday night.
We only know about these because of Foo Fighters. I don't know about them to McFly.
And the radio. Like to see the
Exactly, mate. Trace it back.
love in my woman's eyes.
And you'll be like me that every time I see the guys from The Fly on TV, like that documentary, these last 10 years, maybe more, it doesn't resonate me, but as soon as I see them, it takes me back to being
Yeah.
9,
Instant
and then
time
what's the symbol where it's 9 or less than? Do you know what I mean? The fucking,
Yeah. Last time I was the 9.
Ain't it funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most, not where you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign on a piece of mind.
Lyrics you resonate with.
So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your
Fucking
glasses
Bristol rockin'
forward,
heart as well.
you a little bit of chicken pie. Cold beer on Friday night.
Where is this filmed?
A pair of jeans that fit just
In university or
right.
something?
Camp Southern Ground. You just know there's a kitchen right in the next room where someone's just cooking an obscene amount of food for no reason. This song would be so easy to fuck up in terms of the timing because there's so much going on. Do you know what I mean?
It's not the fastest beats per minute, but it's a quick song, isn't it?
But yeah, it's the rhythms that are not
Look
straight.
at his fingers on his right hand right now.
Yeah.
That's so fucking difficult to do, mate.
Let it ring. Salute the ones who died. The ones that give
This song made this band.
lives,
Yeah.
so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love.
I just hate this bridge.
Like our chicken pie.
Yeah.
Freedom Forever Fly. It's like,
A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio. Like to see the sunrise. See the love in my woman's eyes. Feel the touch
that'll
of
be
This
a
is a
good.
faster tempo, right?
If it feels it, yeah. It'd be a good sketch that one. If like living with Zach, it's just every Friday. It's like, do you want a KFC tonight, Zach? And then it just starts playing this song every time. And it's like, fuck's sake.
Yeah, they released Turkey Fried for Thanksgiving.
Yes, I saw that actually around the table. What? Are you thinking the same as me? What?
Probably not, Sam. Probably not.
Go on, I bet you are. I bet you are.
Go on, you tell me first.
It was when it panned to Zach then, and he fucking strummed it hard, all strings break, and he falling off his stool.
Very similar mindset. I'm thinking of fucking Jimmy DiMartini on the violin, and he fucking gets himself in the air with his stick like that. And he's like that, going like, "Stop it, stop it!" He's like punching the wall to it that hard.
Gets a bit into it and just goes,
Like Driscoll.
"That's in my eye."
Driscoll's trying to play and not sort of kick
Yeah,
off that he's
yeah.
a dickhead, but oh fuck me. Right.
So violin in my eye. Get another violin and squeeze it out. Are you freaking insane?
Let's be back for the top three. Hired.
Yo,
Zach Brown was number what of your year? 3. Going to hear my number 3.
yeah. I'm not going to play you anymore, by the way, because I know A, you'll guess them both, and 2, I can't be asked.
I want to play one of my top 2. I'm playing third and one of my top 2.
So
Okay.
2 more then.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Okay.
This song came out 2 weeks ago and it's already second on this artist's Spotify most played songs.
Okay.
This is my number 3 most played artist of the year on Spotify, never mind YouTube and downloaded songs, because otherwise it'd probably be a lot higher. Okay. If I could be in any band on the planet, it would be this band. And secondly, how much weed do you think they smoked before they made this video? Have you heard this song yet? Reminds me of Heno for some reason, that guy. First album without that other drummer that you hate. So much fun, that song.
I've just thought, if you got somebody's brain and just took the bit that makes them think about weird things,
Yeah.
take that out, put it under a microscope, that is them.
Yep.
So gives it a third of it.
The production on their singles are fucking brilliant. The videos are shite, but the fucking songs are produced amazingly. Considering they do like 5 albums a year, Sam, you think how much that must take? 5 albums a year, average.
Depends how quickly you ride, doesn't it?
It's their second album since October. You've always liked how the guitarist follows the vocals, haven't you?
Yeah. I just think it's a great technique that
Really is.
you'd think would make the mix very narrow and not complicated, but there's still other stuff that's happening.
Yeah. It's like the shittest song ever, but it's also amazing.
Yeah.
You definitely filmed this in one night, right?
100%. as well, I always think with this sort of music, I don't know what mood I need to be in to enjoy it. You know, or I don't know. I'm never in that mood that desires it. I don't
The
know.
whole point is, King Gizzard, you can be in any mood and they've got a song to sing. They've covered thrash metal,
Yeah.
they've covered trance, they've covered, like,
But it's to know what to pick.
yeah, I mean,
Like the song Sense, I really like that.
it's fucking beautiful song, isn't it? You don't listen to this when you need to fucking lie down, right? There's- If Cheryl Waters was there right now, she'd be like trying to shag all of them, wouldn't she?
Who?
That woman from KXP.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
dear. This is the best bit of the song. It's the sort of band, if you and PPS had started a band, it'd be like that in my mind. Just fucking anarchy. Anarchy! It's like all the songs.
I don't
ever.
know what it means, but I love it.
Incarnation.
Yeah. Hope you get sick and die, old man.
Yeah. So we're both on our number twos.
You know my
I-
first two, top two.
I'm not sure I do. I think I do, but I'm not 100% sure.
So
If it came to me putting my life on it, I'd name them. But I don't want. I don't want to spoil the video.
Well, I guess that's all. I'm not going to play any songs now because I don't really have any left to play from.
Right. Okay. John Mayer first. Yeah. And second in my mind is between a couple. Is it Zimmer? Second.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
I'm glad of that. I'm glad of that. So that's quite fucking high. That's quite good for Zimmer. That. Second, I'll take that.
He's beat Stapleton and Zach.
Well, I'll tell you. To beat Stapleton and Zach is pretty fucking phenomenal. Yeah. I'm going to show you two things now before I reveal mine. My second most played artist of 2020 is an outfit called Nine Inch Nails. You'll have heard of.
100%. Yeah.
Yep. Because fucking Trent Reznor is my absolute fucking. Like in Harry Potter, they do Patronus. He's what I would fucking do. Where's the bastard fucking screenshot of this?
Please, as well, you're not in the screen properly.
My number one artist of 2020, which I won't play a song for because we're doing the podcast next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I play a song actually that actually anchors the end of this whole musical escapade? I don't want it to end on Interest Report by Gizzard. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll
Caught and do a pod. Yeah.
Yeah.
My number one artist of 2020 is coming up now. And just to
I
advise,
honestly, can I? Don't tell me because I want to have a little think because I'm not sure who it's going to be. Oh yeah, fucking of course I know it is. Can I do a face to describe who I think this band is?
right, I know exactly what you're doing there, and that was a face that tried to describe Mastodon, was it not?
It was.
My legitimate, genuine favorite band ever. Not my number one Spotify artist of 2020.
So they're not even top 5 then.
They've not made the top 5. No, I'll give you 2 more guesses whilst I'm looking for the right video to end this part of the segment.
Is it the same amount of words as the most Oscar-winning film of all time? The first half of the title,
Which would be
Lord of the Lost.
Lord of the Lost, Sam, is the first song that played on my Spotify, like the playlist thing of the year. Fucking first song I played was Forevermore.
That's what I was thinking.
No. I thought they'd be in the top 5 and they're not.
So run me through 5 through 2.
5 through 2, you've got my friend. You've got that's Blue Angel, wrong way. It made me so happy that was in. I knew that would be in our video, and I was like, "Sam's gonna fucking hate this."
Yeah, it's delete the channel.
At number 5, you got Sabaton. Number 4, you got Shingo Nakamura. Number 3, you've got King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. and number 2 you got Nine Inch Nails.
Fucking hell. And it's not Mastodon.
It's not Mastodon. No. Which, to be honest, Sam, they're, in my mind, 2 of the bands I've listened to the most recently.
Were you surprised when you saw the number 1?
No.
Is it Zimmer?
So, what I'm about to show you is twofold.
Can you, I was hoping you'd quote Transformers there. What we're about to show you is highly classified.
Highly classified. On my Spotify, I don't know if it's told you that, but this is the 2nd year in a row that I've achieved this statistic. Okay.
Mhm.
Is that I, Thomas Courtney, I'm in the top, I don't know if you can see that. The
Well,
top, no, can you see it?
I had it on mine as well. Let me find it. What is it?
I'm in the top 0.05% of people in the world who listen to Hans Zimmer.
I had that same exact stat from Mayo.
0.05.
Mm-hmm. No, I
Fuck
think
me,
it.
mate.
Honestly, no, it wasn't 0.05. I think it was 0.5.
Well, I'm 0.05.
Wait,
I'm
so
not
what's? I don't understand the stat, to be honest.
Right, the top 0.05% of people. So if there's fucking,
It's like
if there's 1,000,
it's like when someone's trying to explain something. I think it's a Will Ferrell quote. It's like, run it to me one more time.
yeah, it's the campaign.
Yeah.
It's you here, right here. That's the phone call. Basically, it's saying, Sam, if there's 100 people, that listen to Zimmer, I'll be in the top 5.
Well,
Did
you
stand
know?
out,
Have you seen this story on Spotify as well?
missed hits, yeah. But I've listened. I've been
I
on.
didn't know that was.
The on record for mine's like a fucking.
That's amazing. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. It does like John Mayer, then a John Mayer interview, then a Foo Fighters song, then a Foo Fighters interview or something. It's mint, mate. Fucking get on it.
It's literally had a Stapleton song, and then Chris Shiflett's podcast with Stapleton.
Yeah, Sam, it's amazing. Honestly, it's fucking good.
Spotify,
First one of mine, I'm telling you, it's my favourite thing to give £10 a month to. Right, Sam, we're doing yeah, apart from Process and Coke and Slapheads and whatever. This is the last song of this podcast. Then we do a quick swap, and then we do a podcast and call it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This man is my top played artist of 2020.
And now performing the original score.
And
BBC America
Sam,
series
he is 2 years in a row top played artist on Spotify, and 2 years in a row I've been in 0.05%.
Also, Tom, so this soundtrack, do you remember the year?
I want to see him naked at this point. Like, I don't even give a shit.
Do you remember what year this came out?
Is it 18? Go on.
16.
Really?
And was that year significant for you in any way?
Rogue One. Go on.
Yeah, I got my car, first car.
Really?
And
Fucking hell.
that was among the first CDs I burned. Planet Earth 2, complete soundtrack. The amount of times I've driven to uni early morning with this soundtrack on, and it's like track 17, Okavango, and it's like.
I was going to say, you've inspired me because this is the only song I've heard of Planet Earth 2, and I looked at your top 100 of the year, and there was tracks from this soundtrack on there that I'd never heard of before. So
Peaks of North America.
That's what it was, Peaks of North America. It's Jacob Shea, isn't it, who's sort of taking it. Yeah, all right, I'm on. Trust me, Sam, that's on my fucking radar. I'm having a deep dive on Saturday. Satnam's there, by the way. Satnam's there playing one drum.
Most of the score, the entire score, has elements of the main theme in it.
Yeah.
If you get me.
Yeah. It's what he does though, innit, for like all his films, like fucking.
He meant it. Yeah, he meant to.
Da Vinci Code and Samurai and stuff is create a theme and then expand on it.
This is basically a summarization of all the other tracks in one. I just keep imagining Zimmer looking at the other piano guy like, turn yours down and fuck around playing. Like having a go at him. It's got like 4 crescendos in this, isn't it?
It's ridiculous, mate.
£100. Someone in that orchestra is called Joyce.
Absolutely. Fucking, at least 9 of them are called Joyce. He's so awkward hands in him. In conclusion, do your 5-through-1, I'll do my 5-through-1.
So we've done our songs. We'll do as a separate video. Top 5 artists, top 5 songs. Top 5 artists. So weirdly, I think I'm surprised at mine. I'm surprised that McFly made it in there.
I'm surprised at mine, to be honest.
Is this going off what artists have played the most? It must be.
It has to be. It's top 5. It's top artists, so it'll be combined. It'll be combined plays per artist, surely.
So, yeah. So for me, McFly, Chris Stapleton, Zac Brown, Hans Zimmer, John Mayer.
Sabaton, Shingo Nakamura, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Nine Inch Nails, it's Hans Zimmer.
Yours is more varied.
I feel like my usuals of the Ghosts and the Mastodons and Lord of the Lost have all cancelled each other out, and these guys are just reigning supreme throughout the year because they'll have been focal points for like March.
Yeah.
But then these guys have just prevailed throughout the year.
Yeah. Because most of them were quite new finds, weren't they, for this year for you? Would you say?
3 of them were. I knew of King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, but I didn't appreciate him as much as I did in Lockdown.
Yeah.
If you look at my Lockdown playlist from March onwards, it's fucking Gizzard, like 30 songs, and then like 1 from Muse, and that's it.
So yeah.
I'll go deep dive that. I enjoyed that.
That's one.